Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in, Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Minnesota, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. In his career, Benintendi has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Left field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Also striding in, Jose Ramirez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
One and one. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Dylan Peters will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Coming to the plate now, Preston Hara. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Preston Hara.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. count now at 2-2. Hara on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
One and 0. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and KC's off and running. It's 1-0. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Three and 0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here it is on 3-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Choo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. Here's George Springer.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder, Joe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Count even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Bullet back up the middle. Benintendi is there. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Still even at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Robinson Chirinos.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Chirinos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Preston Hara, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Now batting, Josh Bell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And that misses 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Hit on the ground to third. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. We've played 2. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. This is foul right side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Line drive to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Altuve.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Altuve is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding into the box, Tommy Pham hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Looking at his career totals, Pham is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. Two and 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Shin-Soo.
So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He drew a walk his first time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Choo, a 36-year-old veteran, is currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. Albies is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Popped him up. Albies is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The third baseman
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Tim Collins answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Collins.
Into the box, Preston Hara, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Wait for the pitch.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. But this will land untouched. Set and the 2-1 pitch. hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
The first baseman.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1, and this will be fouled away. Chirinos at second, Hara at first, one gone. This is skied into short left center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. From the stretch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two down, runners at first and second. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Benintendi facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 4 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Bo Bichette is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
The batter.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Hyunjin Ryu enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 0, Hyunjin Ryu.
Bo Bichette will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon.
Andrew Benintendi.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And the pitch on 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham on the move, and no one will track it down. The payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail here 4-0. Cleanup spot for the Royals. Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. The 1-1 home. On the ground to third. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. The 1-1 is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. The next twin up, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman,
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Twins.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One and two.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with a base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 4-0. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get it started in the Kansas City sixth.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. Javier Baez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fastball well outside. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens
Now
when you can
batting,
bring that
catcher,
fastball and ride it in
Robinson.
on the inner half of the plate right
Reader.
there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Got a pretty good pitch to hit there and turned it into extra bases. And to me, this goes back to what we were saying about this reliever pitching longer than he's really used to. I do think he's fighting exhaustion right now.
At the plate, Preston Hara. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Chirinos at second with 2 down. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Adam Eaton, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Hit out towards second. Hara takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Twins.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jose Alvarez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Jose Alvarez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Eaton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. KC down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Bo Bichette, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hara is calling for it. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Three and one.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Royals 4 and the Twins nothing. Sun Hwan Oh is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 18, Sun Hwan Oh.
Ready now, Tommy Pham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Scooped up on the backhand, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
So next to the plate for the Royals, George Springer. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career numbers against small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Liam Hendricks comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left side, but well foul. Two balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting
at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In previous meetings with Liam Hendriks, he's a perfect 4 for 4. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here. They earned it.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dylan Peters couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.